Hi YouTube. Why is it that the more dominant a guy is on recon, the more they ignore me, and the more needy a person is. I don't know. It's like a kind of game. I think the gay world is like a kind of game because really needy people I tend to back away from. I know that, and when the other person is really dominant, and I feel like I'm being clingy then, and it's just like, and it feels like they're backing away, and it's like, I don't know. I think the whole dynamism, di- I think the whole thing in the gay world is all about sort of game playing and like manipulation. Unfortunately, I think it'd be nice to be with one person, but I don't know how really realistic it is in today's age of unlimited sex apps and yeah. I got my ears pierced today. I haven't cleaned them yet. I need to clean them. That one really hurt. That one did. I think she's done it really close. She did it really close to the. She did it really close to the. That one's further away. That one didn't actually. I didn't even feel that one to be honest. But that one's done quite close to the inner part of the ear. It's Pink Rose Diamante. It's not. It's not a proper diamond. It can't be for that price. But it's pink. It's Pink Rose Diamante. You see that? Yeah. But yeah, I think the whole thing in the gay community is just hard work. And I had to block that guy in Somerset because he was sending me like 50 messages a day saying how depressed he was, saying he felt suicidal. Because basically he had a slave boy living with him and they got emotionally attached to, or he got emotionally attached to this slave boy, and and they've been in a relationship for 5 years. And this slave boy, he calls him boy, but he's actually in his late 40s. But this slave boy, I think his name's David, got with another slave boy in Wales somewhere. So he's gone off with this other slave boy, and he's not even bothered. He's not even bothered if he cheats on him. And it's just really odd. It's just really odd in the slave world. It's very odd. No one seems to, care what. I don't know. He's got with this. He's left this John, who's a really nice guy, but I can't be dealing with 50 messages a day saying how depressed and suicidal he feels. So I just had to block him earlier because it was really starting to do my head in. But um, yeah, he was with this guy, this David, who was his slave boy for 5 years, and he got into a relationship with him. And then this David went off with someone in Wales who's also a sub, who's apparently sleeping with other guys on Recon and Grinder. But apparently David doesn't care. Apparently David just apparently this David, I've never met him, but apparently this David doesn't care. And I'm it's all very fascinating. For I'm trying to. No, I didn't say that obviously because I don't like offending people, upsetting people. But I'm thinking to myself, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all very fascinating. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't mean to be nasty, but it's just he's been messaging me like 50 times a day. This John, he's somewhere in his 60s, and he's just. I wouldn't say he's been begging me to live with him, but he's more or less been begging me to live with him. And it's all very sweet, and it's done my confidence a lot of good, but at the same time it just makes my head explode with frustration and annoyance, because as I say, he's been telling me he was crying when I was down there. I only said one night I couldn't really I do think I don't really like analysing myself on YouTube, because I know that my family watch it, even though I don't want them to watch it, but I know that they do, because my sister tells me. She tells me what I've said on YouTube, and I'm like, oh God. But I think there is a part of me that craves for that kind of relationship, like a father-son relationship. And because my dad almost died when I was about 8 years of age. He was on life support for 6 months, I think, or longer. And I think there is still a part of me that craves that kind of. My mum had to choose. The doctors wanted my mum to switch the life support machine off. They asked my mum to choose whether to keep the life support machine on or switch the life support machine off. And my mum couldn't do that, so she kept the life support machine on. Yeah. I mean, my mum done her best for us. She really did. She really struggled. She done her very, very best. She put in more than 100. She put in more than 1,000,000,000% into bringing us up. But I know it was very hard on her. I knew that because she looked after my dad for a couple of years, as well as me and my sister. And if there was a medal, I would hand it straight away to my mum. Yeah, I would. And my sister as well, because of all the things she's been through in her life as well. I would hand her a medal straight away as well, because she's been through loads and loads of shit. I'm not going to say on YouTube, but she's been through a lot of shit. And my mum and my sister both have. But yeah, you can write me a check at the end of the YouTube video. No, I'm only joking. Yeah, so yeah, I think there is. I think I was craving that kind of relationship, because I've been here awake on a night time thinking about it all, and but the constant messages from him is just really drove me insane. I felt relief earlier when I blocked him. And I says 2 people, didn't I? So I'm going to say the first name of the second person. His name's Chris, and he's a really, really nice guy. He's very stable. He has a job. He lives in a shared house. and I feel like I could get really close to him. And it's been an ongoing thing for quite a number of years now. I first met him in 2014, and I feel like I could get really close to him. He's a really, really nice guy. And I think the fact that he doesn't rush me helps me a lot as well. The fact that he doesn't rush me, and I don't really rush him because I'm not really a needy person. I mean, yeah, when I was cheated on in the past, I was very needy. I admit that. And Daniel did leave me needy at times, but I think my emotions are settling down again, and I think cold tea. Yak. I think my emotions are settling down again, and I think he could be really good for me, and I hope that I can be good for him. What does my t-shirt say? And I hope I can be good for him. So the future looks promising, but I couldn't agree to that man in Somerset because it's too much to give up. He wanted me to basically give up everything and move down with him. And a couple of weeks ago I was really, really considering it because I was so low. I nearly did give up everything, but thinking about it, I would lose everything, and like what's happened to the person he's with now, that person's just moving out, and he sounds like a drama queen. But that's not my concern. I need to concentrate on myself. I do tend to attract emotionally needy people in my life. I always have attracted needy people into my life. From the very first gay partner from my very first gay partner Nick, back in the summer of 2003, right through to, I mean, there has been partners that haven't been needy. I mean, Daniel wasn't needy, but he was needy in other ways. With money, he was definitely needy. But this Chris, I'm not going to say his surname at all, but yeah, he could definitely be the right person for me because he doesn't seem needy. He has a job. He has things going on in his life, and I like that, and I respect that in a person. And hopefully, so I'm watching the time because I finished my meditation at 12:30, and hopefully me and him will get close in the future. That's what I'm hoping. And my hair is supposed to be purple, but it looks more red than purple today. I don't know why. Why does it look more red than purple? Not sure. So, and I've also been thinking about going on a diet as well because I was in Primark earlier with my friend Sally and Lee, and I was in the women's section, as you do. And I was looking at like shorts, jean shorts, and a couple of years ago I could squeeze into a size 8, but I can get into a size 12 just about, and the size 14 was too loose for me, so I think I need to lose some weight. I think it's weird, my metabolism is so weird because the more exercise I do, the more I put on weight. It's weird. And if I just sit around eating chocolate all the time, I lose weight, which is a sign that my sugar levels are like yo-yoing up and down. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if it affects the Maybe exercise affects the thyroid, perhaps. And I need to stop frowning because that's going to give me lines. But yeah, exercise seems to affect my metabolism, which is meant to be linked to the thyroid. So I don't know. But it's weird how I can walk up mini mountains and put on weight at the same time. It is very strange. But then the human body is built for survival, isn't it? It isn't built to eat all the time. It's built for survival. So if you go back so many years, if you go back so many generations, you'll find that people were on their feet not 24 hours a day, but people on their feet 12 hours a day, and they probably hardly ate very much compared to today. So I think we've tried to speed everything up, but it hasn't actually worked. Instead, it's created a load of problems. Oh, he's just in bed, is there? Chris. I saw a message just come up. Alright then, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. I talk a load of shit, don't I? Konnichiwa.